Hi folks, Andy Jones here from Access RV. Access RV is a Route 66 dealership, and we're located in beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah. Today we're going to take a closer look at the 2014 Arctic Fox 811 truck camper. The 811 truck camper is designed for a 3/4 ton or larger short bed pickup truck. It's got a precision welded aluminum frame superstructure, block foam insulation, and a fiberglass exterior. Let's move in closer and see some of the other key features. Arctic Fox is really an impressive company. They're hands-on and they just have a great attention to detail. I love working with them, I love selling them, and there's a comfort when people go home with this product that you know that they've got a strong, great camper that's going to last them for years to come. Let's look around here. One of the first things that I like to point out, on the front of the unit we've got a seamless one-piece fiberglass nose cap and front wall panel. This is one piece, there's absolutely no seams there. So if we start at the bottom and work our way all the way up to the top here, not one seam. What's the number one problem that RV and camper owners have? It's moisture damage inside the unit. That moisture gets in from seams that have worked themselves apart over time. By eliminating those seams, we just don't have those problems. Another thing I like to point out on this front nose cap right here, one of the strongest that you'll find, 5 1/4 inch block foam insulation back there. You push on that, that's heavy duty. Other manufacturers have switched to a plastic nose cap, and believe me, you push on those are flimsy and they don't have the same block foam insulation behind there. What's right behind that wall? That's your head, that's where you sleep. You need to have good insulation. Next thing I like to point out is right here. See how this cuts out in a way? Other truck manufacturers continue this seam all the way up and across. That's so that you have room for your wheel well. Well, the engineers at Arctic Fox, they got to thinking that you didn't need to lose all that space. So what they've done is extended it out 4 inches on each side, giving you 8 additional inches of floor space that no one else gives you. That's a lot of room. Let's talk about the jacks. Arctic Fox can put on any jack they want, and they've gone straight to the top. They've got Rico Titan power jacks. Each of these jacks is controlled via remote control. You can lift all of them or one of them, it's your choice. These jacks are great because you've got exterior seals to prevent any moisture or debris from getting inside the working mechanism. They've also put a bottom squeegee on there, another seal if you will, so that when you lift up the jack leg, it doesn't bring any of the mud or the guck up inside the arm. One of the things the engineers at Arctic Fox did was create a new lifting bracket that attaches to your jacks. You'll see you've got 10 bolts here. They've got 10 on the other side, giving you 20 bolts attaching to the frame of your camper. But what they do differently than most other companies is most companies stop about right there and lift from the side of your unit. Arctic Fox goes all the way to the bottom and lifts from underneath the unit, giving you more solid support. Let's talk about the roof for a minute. Arctic Fox is not a cheap built lightweight camper. These are heavy duty, and Arctic Fox is serious about their construction. This is a complete walk-on roof. It's a crowned roof, so you'll never have moisture build up. All your moisture is going to follow and drain out one of the 4 drain spouts located on either corner of the camper. One thing I recommend, folks, Northwood Manufacturing, they're the makers of the Arctic Fox. Go to their website, do some homework. They've got a video on there showing 32 people climbing on that roof at the same time and then climbing back off. This is serious, folks. You get 32 people up there, that's a lot of weight. That's a huge indicator on how tough these units are and how serious Arctic Fox is about manufacturing. Looking at the driver's side wall, we've got thermal pane windows for better insulation, lockable fresh water tank, 6-gallon quick recovery DSI water heater, outdoor shower with a high pressure nozzle, satellite connections, 30 amp shore power. We've got the cord inside with it. Underneath, heavy duty diamond plating, city water connection, and a black tank flush. Most campers don't have a black tank flush. That's a great feature to have. Another very popular feature is the tie-down system. Arctic Fox uses 4 bolts. Most truck camper companies use 2. Moving up, we've got a 1-inch thick compartment door with exterior seal. This is your battery box. It's vented. You've got a slide out tray that'll hold two 6-volt batteries. Folks, that's the same amount of batteries that most people put in a fifth wheel. That's a ton of power for a truck camper. Twin 30 propane tanks. Same thing. This is the same amount that we send out on all of our fifth wheels. Moving to the rear, the 811. You've got a nice power awning, roof rack, dual marine grade outdoor speakers, fold up ladder for roof access. It folds up so you can get into your generator. You've got the Cummins Onan 2500 LP generator, plenty for your AC and microwave. Remember folks, this is a 4-season camper, and to get 4-season you have to have it closed and insulated tanks. This is your access right here. Remember, 1-inch thick doors, gasket seals around to keep everything in and tight. I love this next feature. It's the optional Fox landing. It's the ultimate back porch. Basically what it is a step to let you get inside your camper. But what they've done is they've engineered it so that you don't have to unhook your trailer if you're pulling something. It's got side entry. You also collapse this very simply by lifting it up. It's as simple as that. Great access. Another neat feature on the Arctic Fox 811 is the 5-foot storage door. Check that out. Tons of storage. Chairs, fishing poles, tackle boxes, lots and lots of room. Now you're looking at the passenger side of the 811, and I'm going to show you a difference maker. Most folks that come in and want a camper, the first thing that they talk about is space. They want room, they want real estate, and this is something that gives it to them. It's Arctic Fox's full wall slide. This is just under 9 feet long and just under 2 feet deep. This slide houses your refrigerator and your dinette. That is a monster slide. Remember folks, this is a nice big camper, and again, it goes on a 3/4 ton or larger short bed pickup truck. Tons of space. Engineers at Arctic Fox don't cut corners, and here's something I really think you need to see. On our wall slide, they use 5 different seals for your protection. You've got 1 seal, 2 seals, 3 seals, and then behind this seal you've got 2 more. That protects you from the elements and debris. One thing I think you need to do, climb up under the slide, pull one of these seals down on a unit, look inside. You're looking at another seal right now. I urge you to do that on any other camper. You pull that seal down, you know what you're going to see? You're going to see carpet and light. You're going to see the inside of the camper. Other manufacturers, they use only 1 seal. That's not enough protection for your family. In addition to this wall slide providing huge amounts of space inside the unit, it also provides storage space with this outside accessible storage compartment. How many campers get an outside storage compartment? That's plenty of room for gear. Moving inside the unit, you'll see there is just a huge amount of space in here. Up in the front, you've got a queen bed surrounded by 7 cabinets. Tons and tons of storage. In fact, one of your cabinets is a closet. Full deep closet. 2 reading lamps, his and hers, and of course a fan above the bed. Behind the fan, you've got a beautiful skylight. This skylight allows for lots of natural light inside the unit. It also has a shade on it. Look at that, blue skies. Something I think is really important I want to show you though. Earlier we talked about the crowned roof. I want you to see how thick this crowned roof is. That's 3.5 inches at its max point on the roof. That's 3.5 inches of block foam insulation protecting you and your family at night, keeping you warm. And right behind the skylight, you've got your 11,000 BTU air conditioning unit. That is a lot of AC for a camper. That's going to keep you nice and cool if you're going to somewhere that you need it. Recessed lighting, really a popular feature. The kitchen is just amazing in one of these units. The A11 boasts all stainless steel appliances, including your 6 cubic foot 3-way refrigerator by Norcold, stove and oven, and then your microwave and hood cover. You've got a dual sink and pull-out faucet. Kind of clever idea that they put in is a countertop extension. This is removable and stows in one of the closets and can be locked down. But really, it just gives you added space that you need when you're preparing a meal sometimes. The 811's kitchen also houses some important features, including your Kenwood AM/FM CD player, your thermostat for your Suburban 20,000 BTU auto-ignite furnace. And then it's also got your brain center. And this is the area where you're going to turn on your water pump or turn on your water heater or start your generator. You can also check the levels of your batteries and also your tanks. Now let's take a step back and let's talk about your water heater. This comes with the DSI water heater, but it gives you two options. You've got a gas option or the 110 option. So the 110 is basically when you're plugged into power, some shore power. And the way that works is, let's say you're out in the middle of nowhere camping. You're not plugged in, so naturally, when you turn on your water heater, you're going to put on your gas water heater and use your propane. But flip that around. What if you are somewhere like a campground or somewhere that has a system? Why waste your propane? Use the electricity at the campground and use your 110 volt water heater. This is one feature that I really love. It's the Dream Dinette. You know, when folks come in and they talk to me, one of the complaints that they have about camper cushions is that, you know, to put it frank, when they sit down, their butt hits the wood. It's not comfortable. The foam's no good. Well, Arctic Fox, like everything else, goes above and beyond. They've got the thickest rated, the highest, densest foam that you can get for their cushions. I promise you, when you sit on this, not only is your butt not going to hit the wood, but it's going to be comfortable for you. Get in here, test it out, put your butt on it, see for yourself. The table on the Dream Dinette is really cool as well. It's on a glider system, so instead of having to pop the table off and pull the legs out when you create your bed, really, you just unlock the bottom, which I've already done, and then you just push on it, and it slides down into place. And then it will slide back up when you're ready to eat dinner. It's really a cool and innovative feature that Arctic Fox gives you. The 2014 Arctic Fox 811 also has some really creative storage solutions for you, including this nice spice rack, the ever popular pull-out pantry with adjustable trays. It slides right out. You can put cereal in there, big boxes, small boxes, whatever you want. It's just a great idea for a sliding pantry. Tons and tons of storage space, doors and drawers, storage underneath your dinette. And your storage tray under there. Lots and lots of storage options for you inside the 811, folks. The 811 also features a large wet bath combination. Tons of space, skylight, fan, and also a rack if you need to hang anything up. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this tour of the 2014 Arctic Fox 811 truck camper. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Give me a call here at Access RV. My name is Andy Jones. My number is 800-327-6910, and I'd be glad to answer any and all of your questions about these Arctic Fox truck campers. Again, Access RV, a Route 66 dealership, 800-327-6910.